And welcome to another round of What Even Is This Game? You're probably wondering what category this is. I'll explain it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So this is the Jazzpunk Origins, essentially. It is the patchless version of Jazzpunk, which you cannot get anymore. It was the version that was released on GOG before it came to Steam. Let's see, there it is. I always get a little nervous on that. So in patchless version, the biggest change is going to be in Iki Alley, as well as the controls. You cannot remap the controls. So normally I use my left control button as my menu, but I can't put it on there. The other thing is there is no view reticle. So luckily though, like every other skip is still available.
Box marked with chalk on the side.
So like our Soviet consulate skip right here. Just like that. Nope. Not like that. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay, I am... Nope. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. So, probably one of the hardest skips in the game. There we go, now we got it. Still ahead of the PB.
Welcome back. Our benefactors wish to extend their gratitude.
Fish food is still the same. So like I said, the biggest change is going to be in Iki Alley. I think the last time this was showcased, we were director's cut, so there is no spider can skip. That's only available in director's cut. It's not available in patch 7 or patchless.
We need you to
and
from
there's actually a big... I will let the level speak for itself.
If you don't mind, I've got a landline
I think. Yeah, so there's one little thing that the patchless version has that kind of wish would have stuck around, because it's actually kind of cool. So like I said, there is no spider can over there, so we actually have to go through the alley. But because there's no spider can, that also means the truck is blocking the other part of Iki Alley, so there's no bicyclists to stop us. But the only thing that's going to stop us are these NPCs, which are RNG. It's like the only RNG that you'll see in this run, kind of. So here's the biggest change from patchless to director's cut. So we're not going to collect any spiders. Instead, we're going to come over here, and we're going to go ahead and get the kidney. So, that's... We skip having to collect 5 spiders.
You think we're just gonna let you...
We skip putting it on the guy, grabbing the fugu sauce, or fish, and skipping the cutscene of the guy eating it.
Your last chance. We've tried to reason with you.
So, that was Iki Alley, which is probably about 30 seconds faster than the current director's cut, just because you can skip all of that. There is an out-of-bound route on there at the end after you get the kidney. I will attempt it in Marathon once, because after you fail any part of it, you're gonna lose time. Because you're jumping on a bush, onto a phone, onto a wall, onto a sign, onto a radiator, onto a wall, around a pipe, onto a roof, and over some more roofs. It is very precise. It is stupidly hard. Alright. So just like in any of the other any percent, I guess any percent. I don't think we did it in all achievements because there's no reason to. Maybe I don't remember if we did. I am not remembering my routes now. Well, we did the save corruption, so that we'll just do a wrong warp here. Also, you may notice that the elevator guy is actually close to the entrance rather than away. There we go.
Whoa, we're talking hello.
I am absolutely distracted by your radiance. Allow me to introduce myself. I am known as
I do like the fork and knife are actually just painted onto the napkins rather than actually being used like actual physical entities. I had never noticed that before. Woo! So just like before, we're gonna come out here. I'm gonna try to ring the bell. Oh, Jazzpunk, you are the gift that keeps on giving. Also, the one thing you might notice too between Director's Cut and Patchless is that some of the music is different. Most importantly, you'll notice it in the Bachelor Pad. You will notice it. A lot of the music there is different. So luckily all these skips still work. And here we go. We're gonna do clam skip just like that. Ooh, got a nice little gold there. So it's safe to assume that if there is a skip available in Director's Cut, it's available in Patchless. However, if the skip's available in Patchless, does not necessarily mean it's available in Director's Cut. For example, the Ikaki Alley Out of Bounds, which we did not showcase in this run, because, like I said, it's stupid difficult, and I'd rather not attempt and keep failing it, you know? Don't want to embarrass myself. I'm kidding. I don't need Jazzpunk to do that for me. All right, so coming up is Bachelor Pad. So one thing to note in Director's Cut here.
Please have a seat.
Didn't get
We've much
that.
business to discuss.
It will actually punish you for going too fast at the end.
You may remember me from the resort hotel. I don't know how you escaped.
When you're giving the editor all the trophies, if you go too fast, it can actually soft lock, which then loses you about 3 to 4 minutes.
And no tricks, Polyblank.
Because the only way to get back to that point is to go through all the mini games again.
3, 2, 1.
So, typical, as you can tell, different music here. So, it's going to be standard. We're going to get the remote to drop the director, watch the cutscene, which does have some different music as well.
Quick, look
Right here.
behind you.
At least I'm pretty sure it's different. Now that I'm hearing it, I'm like,
No, over here. No.
Maybe not.
A little more.
no, it is. Yeah, never mind, because in the director's cut, it's just that single bum.
Your
This
other
one's a
leg.
bum, bum, bum.
Go back a bit. There we stop. Yes, there we go. All right.
There we
Polyblank,
go.
We've been expecting you.
So yeah, we're going to be
I'll get
doing
right to
mini
the
golf,
point. You've
gravy
taken
race,
something of mine, and so I've
which
taken
gravy
something of
race is a
yours.
little
That's the
A little bit more
overarching
difficult. The
principle.
controls aren't as fluid from
They've
I've
taken
seen
some of the
or have felt.
original directors,
Maybe that's just me. It's
are
probably
in
just me.
and it's
And
imperative
then
that
we
you
have
get me back in the
our
right hands.
Virtual Boy tennis.
i.e.
So we
my
will be
own
getting our
evil
Virtual
boss. I know
Boy
you'd do well by me.
speedrun.
Polyblank, I challenge
You know, shout out to
to
the other Virtual
a
Boy
game of
speedrunners in
sport.
the world.
Should you prove victorious,
All
I will free
0
the
of you.
director unharmed. As
Unless
I
if
won
you
the
play
dice roll
Jazzpunk.
backstage, I'll go
Unless if you run
first.
Jazzpunk, I should say.
guarantee you, there won't be one hint of foul play.
No foul play, he says. He says that every run, there's more foul play.
A home run? I must be a bit
So,
off today.
the best we can do
I always
is,
went with that one myself.
2-1-2.
The consequences are in your hands, Polyblank.
So if we do that... Oh, that should have been in.
I haven't had fun like this since killing that.
So there's where
stupid
Virtual Boy
Italian.
Tennis will take place, and that's where Gravy Race takes place. And here's where Mini Golf takes place. That was stupid, I'm sorry.
I'm so surprised.
Bum 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 ba da ba 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 ba. Oh shoot. Okay, that's embarrassing. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, that's embarrassing.
Invigorating.
So, and then we have our cart choices. We'll have our typical cart war: blue, pink, red. You know, red being the fastest, blue being the slowest. Not by much.
Luck appears to be on my side today.
Ooh. I
get
totally
you down.
risked that, and that was bad. There we
We're
go.
just
Cool.
getting warmed
Actually
up.
got it perfect.
Please follow me and let us begin.
I'm actually curious. Can I? I was hoping that this was a patchless thing that I could, like, get into the car before he got up here.
You may
There we go. Woo! We're off to a rough start. Big rough start. Okay, here we go. So coming up, Gravy Race. You know, 44 is the elusive time that we are trying to go for. But, you know, 45, 46 is good. 47 is all right. 48 and above is terrible. Yeah, the controls are very sluggish to respond. It is... So, the controls seem... The sensitivity on this part did change in patch 7 and Director's Cut. Because it definitely feels... It's very sensitive, but it's also very sluggish. So, little taps aren't enough, but if you hold it down just slightly too long, it goes way too far. It's almost like an exponential turn rather than a linear turn, if that makes sense. Ugh, 49. Ugh. Yeah. Shout out to lap 4.
You're not supposed to be able to win this.
I just got stuck on the
On to the
controller.
next course.
Shout out to getting stuck on the remote control. So here comes Virtual Boy Tennis. I do apologize, I'm like looking over. I see occasional frame rate drops.
However, I must warn you. I'm quite the
So the cool thing about
or some like
Patchless and Patch 7 is that we don't actually have to wait for the audio to finish.
I prefer to call this
And then,
first winning.
like in Director's Cut, we actually have to wait for the director's audio to stop
There's no way
before we can actually exit that menu.
The water is perfect.
If you would be so kind as to hand me my
Okay.
trophy. Modesty prevents me from. I feel like an absolute. Oh, I don't deserve such an. You know my one weakness. You flatter me, Polyblank. Another trophy for me. Is that a?
There we go. So if I went too fast there, this would soft lock, and I'd have to do all the mini games again. So that's why I also went in front just to make sure it was all working. And so this has been Bachelor Pad. Yeah, like I said, if I soft lock there, that's going to be about 4 minutes added on.
Control in my mouth now because it's only
That's also why there's such a massive time save here on my splits, as you can tell. So, you know, a patchless run is faster than Director's Cut, I believe. I believe the world record on patchless is shy of 14 minutes, whereas Director's Cut is shy of 15. So patchless saves you about a minute. That's mostly because of Ikiaki Alley. You know, not having to do half the level. You know, if I did the out of bounds, we would have saved about... Out of bounds, I think, saves only 3 to 4 seconds. And so, yeah, this has been patchless. So, it's been a journey. Oh, one last thing on patchless. I can actually grab the pill bottle as soon as it comes out, rather than waiting for the arm to swing.
And you need to escape the labyrinth that is my digestive system. I provided some specially encoded missional for just such an occasion. That'll take some money. Oh,
and time ends when I swallow the pills.
Violent immune system. Best of luck.
Just like that.
Also, please stay hard.
16/23/66. So, that has been a patchless Jazzpunk. And as you can see, it's going to be very similar to Director's Cut any percent. The only big difference is Ikiaki Alley, as well as the music. So, we do have that going for us. So, thanks for watching.